We are Etherty, a real estate tokenization platform. We are building a decentralized token exchange, which is purely focused on real estate tokens and an investor network solution. The way the current real estate market works, I guess everyone knows how tedious and time-consuming it is to do a transaction. You have to sell a house. It takes months, maybe, sometimes even years, trying to get it to sell. For buyers, there is a very, very high entry threshold sometimes, as an investment instrument. And there is no real platform that provides access to global investment products, REITs, investment schemes, and we are building a platform which brings these kind of financial instruments to one place, and at the same time solving some of the transactional pain points and access to a global real estate database of properties. Market size is massive. We know real estate historically is a lot more stable and low risk form of investment, and because of that, 60% of all assets, global assets, are concentrated in real estate. Total transaction volume yearly is more than 661 billion, and the total developed real estate is around $217 million. These are big numbers, and it's a huge, huge market. Now, one of the ways we are trying to solve the problem is by lowering the investment threshold. When you talk about fractional ownership in property, it basically allows users to get in at a lower price point, be able to diversify their investment over a number of different investment opportunities rather than just one, and give them more choice and freedom. They are able to exit an investment quickly if they wanted to. So offering that kind of liquidity. And on top of it, for sellers and listings, there's lower fees during the entire transaction chain, which means more profits for people who actually invest in the real estate. So we are a blockchain and smart contracts-based solution. Our focus is to build a good UI and user experience for allowing anyone to transact on the system. The trading platform is a decentralized exchange, as I said earlier, focused purely on real estate-based tokens. The investor network will allow people to basically socialize, group invest, or even learn from other investors. And how we are doing this now, there's a couple of different types of transactions that are happening on the system. There's the P2P transactions, which are between users direct. We can classify them into leases or rental transactions. There's buying activity or sales. And then we have the trading bit, which happens on the Etherty trading platform. These are focused more towards businesses. You have managed investment schemes, investment funds, and REITs, basically putting their or providing access to their portfolio of real estate on the platform. Our business model is quite simple. There's 3 main revenue streams. For crowd sales of developments, there's going to be up to a 7% commission on the transaction value. And then we have private sales of residential and commercial units, which will attract a 1% fee. And then the trading platform, which will have a 0.5% fee on every transaction that goes through the system. Our projected revenue for the first 3 years here is 35.5 million, and the breakdown is um, based on the 3 different revenue streams. So, market adoption. We have been working very hard over the last few months to build up a community of investors, as well as building partnership with crowdfunding platforms, talking to REITs and real estate investment funds. So, in essence, we've solved it. We have solved the problem. We have access to partnerships with real estate crowdfunding platforms in three regions already. Durais, who are in Dubai. Then we have Housers in Europe and Elevation Capital in the US. The investor acquisition bit is currently being solved, I guess, with our ICO. We've got a community of over 1,000 people already interested in real estate deals. And our crowdfunding partnerships with Durais and Housers is going to bring a lot of their investors onto our platform. And then we are partnering up with some real estate exhibitions in Dubai and Australia to become a prominent feature each time there is a real estate launch. The competitive advantage we have is that we actually don't acquire any of the property. We are a platform which is going to be used by third parties to tokenize real estate assets and list them on our exchange, basically. So you have access to a lot of different real estate financial investment products under one roof. The risk in the platform is quite low because in fact, every token that we list on our exchange is going to be real estate backed. Global reach. There's going to be a database of properties from all over the world and the investor network as well. Now, regulations are jurisdiction-based, so we are currently compliant in 3 countries. We launched with Dubai, and we are set up in Australia and Mexico as well. Our legal team is trying to make some headway into Europe and UK as well. For some of that, we are actually trying to leverage the already existing setups of trusts and funds in this space so that we can scale faster. So as I mentioned earlier, these are some of the partnerships that we have in place. Not all of them are here. Some of the deals were closed the last couple of weeks. Enva brings about 180 million worth of property from Australia, including a 5-star hotel in Adelaide. Elevation Capital, based in the US, they are bringing about 20 million worth of property from Miami. And Durais, a Dubai-based crowdfunding platform, which is going to exclusively use our platform for doing all of their crowd sales. Now, the token sale is on. We've just finished our pre-sale, and we raised 5.5 million and counting. The public sale starts on the 15th of March and goes until the 28th of April. Hard cap is 20 million. We are already over our soft cap, so the project is a go. Woohoo! Just a quick overview of the team. We have Murtaza, who's the CEO, has worked in multiple FTSE 250 companies and has managed projects in excess of $300 million. I'm the CTO and co-founder. I've successfully started and exited multiple tech startups in Dubai. And we have Peter Leach, who is our advisor and corporate counsel. He has worked in a number of startups in the US and Mexico, successful exits. Michael, financial and regulatory advisor, helps us to basically work very closely with the regulators in Australia. And Rubaiyat, an IBM specialist, works with us as a blockchain consultant. This is the contact information if you want to get in touch with us. The sale is now on, so get on to etherty.com, join us on Telegram, and become a part of the community. If you have any questions, I'm happy to take them now. We have a few minutes. So. No questions. Thank you.